Hello friends. So today I'll explain you about the special leave petition, that is SLP, civil or criminal, which is under Article 136. Along with that I will also let you know about the filing of the review petition, which is under Article 137, and also a curative petition, which will be your last resort in the Honorable Supreme Court of India, which will also be filed under Article 137. So let me appraise you, my dear friends. So what is an SLP? Like, if at all you have an order on hand which is being passed by any of the trial courts or else any of the high courts in the entire country, then you can challenge it in the form of an SLP, that is a special leave petition, which will grant you a leave to to make an appeal to the Honorable Supreme Court of India. That is why, because you do not have any right straight away to file an appeal in the Honorable Supreme Court of India. It is a discretion of the Honorable Supreme Court whether to grant you a leave to appeal. That will be decided by the Honorable Supreme Court when you file a special leave petition. So once you challenge an SLP, which is primarily not based on some such kind of grounds, but it will be based on the question of law. Under what substantial questions of law the Honorable High Courts have erroneously passed an order, based on that, you will be taking forward your SLP with the points of questions of law, which will be considered by the Honorable Supreme Court. Whether the Honorable High Court has erred on those particular grounds or not will be decided by the Honorable Supreme Court. And if at all there is any error apparent on the face of the record, then certainly the Honorable Supreme Court will grant you a leave, and it will convert your SLP into a criminal appeal or a civil appeal. So that is what the procedure is, and the chances of the success of SLP are, I would say, 1 in 10,000%. So you can definitely be assured once. That is because most of the councils, they go with the grounds or certain kind of facts and all, which are least necessary things for the special leave petition. What is necessary is only the question of law. So you should be strong in the question of law, and there has to be an error apparent on the face of the record. Then only you have fair chances of your SLP getting admitted. So let's say once it is dismissed, then what? If your SLP is dismissed, you can file a review petition under Article 137, which will again go to the same bench which has heard your SLP, and the chances, I would say, now are 100% in negative. It's very difficult to get a review petition considered, because the same judges who have passed the order may not be inclined to consider your review petition. That is how it is. And there are exceptions sometimes, and in the curative petition, which is further appeal of the review petition, again, if there is any error apparent on the face of the record, then you can file a curative petition, which has to be signed by 2 designated advocates. In other words, 2 senior designates have to certify that your curative petition is fit for hearing. Then this will be taken up by the Honorable Chief Justice of India, along with 2 senior most judges who happens to be the part of the collegium. They will either hear your petition in their chamber, or else if you make a specific request that your petition has to be heard in an open court, then that can also be considered. But there is a rider here, you have to beware. Most of the cases, like in curative petitions, there will be heavy penalties of up to 25 lakhs or more or less. So if at all you are you could not make out any question of law and an error apparent on the face of the record, it's the chances of getting your curative petition considered are very bleak. But however, if there is any error apparent on face of the record, you can always take it forward to the CJI's bench, and you have bright chances of getting it admitted. If there is gross miscarriage of justice, then this can happen. So I've explained you about the SLPs, which is under Article 136, and curative and as well as review petitions under Article 137 of Constitution of India. Thank you, my dear friends.